These countries, number one, Estonia, number two, Latvia, number three, Lithuania. These are the Baltic states. So these states, these countries, they are in the European Union and they're in the Schengen zone as well. So for anyone who is interested in moving abroad, there are multiple options to move to these places. And I want you to consider these places because I've seen few people who are moving there and these people are doing good. Recently, I was speaking to an Estonian lady. She was sharing things about the country, opportunities, ways to move there, immigrants, and all of that. I was amazed because, okay, if she can actually share these things, then how much more people who are looking at other places that are not even visible at the moment, why they not kind of like channel energy into these places? For example, she was sharing opportunities when it comes to Estonia, like the work opportunities for people who want to come to the work route. For example, work in Estonia. You can actually go to Instagram, go to Google, wherever, type work in Estonia. You see the page, follow up, see opportunities that need to be filled up. These are ways you can use to migrate into these places via the job route. Look at employers, reach out to them, apply, polish your CV, and see what you can do. If you get favored, via the job route, which is fine, you go there. It's something good. Remember the goal, what I keep preaching always is for me to move from where you are to point A, that will give you access to multiple opportunities. Instead, in Estonia, there is the entrepreneur visa. If you're an entrepreneur, maybe you want to start a business, maybe a tech-related product or whatever it is, Estonia is calling you. Estonia is nice. It's socially powerful, like it's socially good. The GDP of the country is okay. You can, if you doubt, maybe I don't know, maybe feel like, okay, I don't know what I'm saying. You can go online and do your own research. The entrepreneur visa is visible, something you can actually achieve. All you just need to do is look at the immigration website of Estonia. Look at the different categories you want. Look at how it's being done. See if you meet the requirement. You go in for it. Same in Estonia. The study route is there. Tuition fees is affordable. For example, for public schools, for bachelor's and masters, if you look at the tuition fee from 3K, 7K, 8K per academic year. Remember, guys, let me say this. Depending on the program, for example, let's say business and IT related courses, you can see from 3K to 7K or 8K per year. But for medical courses, just know it's from 8K to 12K per year. So for somebody who's on a low budget, I would say you go for the low tuition fees because you're trying to manage your finances. Remember, it doesn't stop there. When you pay the tuition fee, it doesn't stop there. Remember, you also have to put into consideration of moving into the country, trying to settle in, paying off rent, paying off tuition fees, trying to learn the language, trying to, get used to the whole environment. So all this costs money. So if you're somebody who is working on a low budget, apply for cheaper courses so that you still have some few money left to spend when you get there. Still in Estonia, there is the digital nomad visa. I've talked a lot about digital nomad visa. Please and please, guys, if you're somebody who is well skilled, you are well skilled. And you know that, or maybe you have a job contract with a company abroad, or maybe you are in your home country, but you work for an S company somewhere. Check the digital nomad visas. See if it's something you can do, if you meet requirements. Do you know how funny it is? I was on a call with somebody. We are kind of like looking at opportunities in different places to see where he or she can actually go. During one of these calls, I was able to ask the person, okay, what do you do? Do you mind telling me? The person was like, okay, yeah, why not? The person shared like his or her status at that particular point. And I'm like, okay, have you thought or maybe considered the digital nomad visa to see if something you can do? The person was like, well, I don't know. I said, okay. Then I was like, okay, what do you do? What do you do for this company? Okay, do you have this S papers? Do you have this S document? Do you have the contract? I was like, yeah, I have everything. Then, to my own surprise, the person was able to meet the digital nomad visa. I was like, okay, then why not go for it? Why the study route? Study route is not just the only route that's there. Digital nomad visa is there. If you know you are skilled, okay, you can apply to you can send your CV, do the interview, get past the interview process, get employed. The work route is still there, you know. And if you are maybe you have like a bit of money to spend, the entrepreneurship visa is there as well. Now, when it comes to Latvia is still there as well. All these opportunities I talked about is still there in Latvia. Digital nomad. These countries you see, people think it's one kind of something that is complicated. To me, I've actually sat down and look at opportunities, look at all these things, and I feel like it's not complicated. Only just for you to know what you are doing. That's the way I say it for real. Because I was even looking at the digital nomad visa of each of these countries. I was like, okay, it's doable. The only thing is, do you meet the requirement? And there are people that I've actually spoken to, they, of course, they meet the whole thing, but just they kind of like make excuses, the reason why they want to go that route. And I'm like, okay, yeah, it's your life, go for it, go for whatever you want. Lithuania is there. For tuition fee for Lithuania, you can see from 3K, 8, even to 8K per year. But mind you, again, the cost is again differs. That means how much you are paying. For somebody who is in Nigeria, maybe in Africa, for example, you need to go to Ghana for your TRP and all of that. But it's still doable, It's doable for the police report and all of that, for the double legalization of sending back and forth from Lithuania home and all of that. It's still doable. All you just need is time to get ahead, prepare and everything. Latvia, the same thing. Tuition fee is there for master, for BSc, for PhD. If you want to go to these places, I don't know what is stopping you guys. So if you are watching this video today, please look at Estonia. I've talked about Estonia. I've also posted about a video is a particular university accepting application in Estonia. Latvia I've not made a video about, but Latvia is a country where you can as well have good opportunities, be exposed to a lot of things that will benefit you. The tuition fee is doable. Just budget from 4K to 8K per year. So depending on the program, like I keep saying, for business courses is cheaper, for medical sciences courses is higher. But if you can look at courses, schools there, you can do it. Someone asked me a question, was like, okay, all this you talked about, how do I start? Do you know what I said? First of all, you know what you do? Take your phone, just type schools in Latvia for international students. You will see a bunch of schools will come out. Your job right now is to go to each of these schools, check the courses. First of all, know what you have, like know your foundation. If you already have BSc and want to go for MSc, know your foundation, your BSc. Know, okay, I want to apply for this in MSc. Then check if the school has that particular course. If they do, fine and good. Now, what do you do next? The requirement of the course. What is it? Look at the ECs. If they need 180 credits, 120, 60, all of that, make sure you have it. If they need language proficiency, if they need any extra document for maybe medical certificate, all of that, check. If all these are there, you're like, okay, it clicks, you meet it, fine. Now check when is the admission going to start. When you check and you see that, okay, it's going to start this X number of days, wait for it, you apply, hope for the best. If they need legalization, okay, how do you go about the legalization thing? That's how you start from there. Nobody knows it all. You just have to read and understand and just try to figure things out along the way. I've had calls and talked to people sometimes. It's kind of like, it pains me how people are just, I won't say people are dumb. It just kind of like pains me on how people don't get to follow up things, don't get to understand how these things works. I've had my own shared experience over the years trying to move abroad. Then when I was able to figure things out, when I've actually spent so much. Now, right now, I don't want people to still make that same mistake again that I've actually made. That was why I keep preaching, I keep saying things, I keep putting out video for people to actually know what they are doing. It's all doable. Then the last excuse people give again is, I'm this X country, this country don't have this embassy here. I'm like, okay, fine and good, it's what you want. It's you, just do you. And at the same time, I've seen people that I've actually spoken to, I've had one-on-one call with them. They are in this X country, and the target they are targeting has an embassy in another country. They are making the move to go there to put in for the visa, especially these Baltic States, Estonia, Latvia, that doesn't have embassies everywhere. You have to move from one country to another country again. It's you, it's what you want, it's your future. Let me just leave this one word for you guys. Remember, travel abroad is an investment. When you make that investment, what do? You expect what? Your ROI, which is return on investment, in an S amount of years. And definitely you'll get it if you know what you're doing, if you move to the right place. If you don't go there, mess things up, Because some people, sometimes if they move, they go and mess things up. But if you don't mess things up, definitely you will reap your profit. Your investment will ripe. Then you reap from there, you profit from there. All right, this is just all I have to say. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. These places can look at the work opportunities, the digital nomad visa, study visa, or entrepreneur visa if you have the finances, and they're all affordable. All right. So I'll stop here. I'll see you guys on the next one. But meanwhile, below this video description, there's an email if you want to reach out to us in any of these routes. The team is there to support. I personally am also there supporting and guiding people. Send an email, we'll support you in the process as well and guide you. Remember, it's a paid service, all right? And below the video description, there's a link to join the Telegram community of people who are moving, who are trying to move to places as well. You are more than welcome to join as well. And the link to book one-on-one call with me personally, I get to talk to you. I share more in-depth things with you as well. Other than that, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Meanwhile, if you find this helpful, subscribe to the channel, join the movement, and I will see you on the next one. Remember, the goal is to move. If you don't move next year, it will be times 2 of the amount supposed to move this next year that you pay next year. Let me say it again if you don't understand. If it's going to cost you like $200 to move this year, and you end up not moving this year, next year it will be times 2 of $200, which will be how much? 400. Why? Inflation rate. If you doubt me, watch out for next year and see how it goes. Peace, guys.